What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody having a blessed day, a great day. Everybody that looking at this video anyway, because I know a lot of people didn't wake up this morning. To each his own. For the ones that didn't wake up this morning, I know y'all can't see this message, but prayers and kudos and my condolences go out to everyone, family that didn't have a chance to wake up this morning. I know a lot of people maybe woke up and lost loved ones this morning. My condolences to go out to all y'all family. Let me get it out the way first. Second, let me say a prayer for everyone that's watching this video. Lord Father, I come to you today to ask for forgiveness, for abundance, and for leadership. I ask that you give everyone that's listening to this video strength and motivation and guidelines to follow their dreams. I understand that we all have different dreams and different paths in life. I ask that you keep your hand on us and you touch us and you walk with us through our journey. I know some of our journey going to be rougher than others, and some of us are going to turn around on the journey and give up. I ask that you continue to strengthen us, strengthen our weakness, strengthen our faith, and keep us consistent and persistent with involving you in everything we do. Amen. So let's get into the video. I'm going to start doing my videos like that. First, sending condolences and love and prayers out to the ones that maybe woke up to a lost loved one. And then secondly, sending prayers out, saying a prayer to everyone looking at this video so we can be in a better mindset. So, like I wanted to say, how can you stop procrastinating about getting up off your ass and get something done, get anything done, or keep going to work, or start a business, or even start your credit repair business, or start repairing your credit yourself? One thing I can say is the most important thing is you got to want it. You got to want it better than what you think you'll fail at. You got to want it better than what you think it might take 6 months. You got to want it better than that. You got to want it real bad to where every day is on your mind. Every time you lay down, it's on your mind. First thing you do when you wake up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you say your prayers, you write your love letter, you exercise after you stretch, and then you write back thinking, you write back in your notebook, writing down things you got to do to move the needle in your favor, because you can't procrastinate. See, it's two different types of procrastinating. Trying to be perfect is another form. It's the highest form of procrastinating, because you feel like you got to have everything to get started. Like with me, I don't got to shape up. I'm not in my front seat of my car. The car I'm in right now, it having problems, so it's not drivable, it's not mobile, but it's still my car. And most of y'all would have been in that situation, probably would have recorded the video somewhere else, not trying to show that you have a car that's not working right now. Or you're not trying to show your face because you don't have a lineup, because you don't like your image when you look in the mirror. One thing I can say about myself, even when I don't like myself or the image I see reflecting back in the mirror, I still do what I got to do for that day. Because it was a blessing that I woke up. It's a blessing that whoever looking at the video was on the woke up list again this morning. So we woke up with another purpose in mind. And some of us forgot our purpose, or we forget our purpose, or we just get distracted on our journey to our purpose, fulfilling our purpose. So I don't want to say get distracted no more. And all distraction, just quiet the noise. All the funds, your family, you might be saying going on, the birthdays, the events, your partners getting out of jail, your friends popping back up, moving back into the neighborhood. Leave all that alone until you at where you want to be financially, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and physically. Because I know from my situation and my current experience and the lifestyle I'm living, physically you have to be in shape. Mentally, you have to be in shape. Emotionally, you have to be in shape. Spiritually, you have to be in shape. And a lot of people really just focus on finances. Finances, you have to be in shape too. This means credit, business, income. I mean a lot of things when it comes down to finance. I'm not going to speak on that because I want to stay on topic with how to start procrastinating. And the main thing, like I said, is you got to want it. That's the first step you want to do. You got to want to start procrastinating. But in order to take a step back, in order to want to stop procrastinating, you got to want something out of life. You got to ask yourself, sit quiet by yourself like I'm doing right now in the car. You got to ask yourself, what did you want out of life? And do you really believe you can achieve what you want? And then you got to start writing down things that will lead you to go in that path, go in that direction to achieve that. And you can work your way backwards. I forgot how they said, but to me, it's like a reverse hustle. That's how I call it. But it's something other than that. Y'all may can hear me explain it and say it's something else in the comments. Leave a comment if you like or love or even hate the video. Let me know what I can do better, say better, and topics I haven't touched on. Leave a like in the comments. But like I was saying, it called like reverse hustling. You know, you got to do these 10 things in order to get from $0 to $10,000. And, you know, with these 10 things, you know, is 10 other things that you can't do, that you cannot do, that would stop you from getting to them 10,000. So what I do is I go with the reverse hustle first. I write out 10 things that would stop me from getting 0 to 10,000, and I don't do those things, and I also do the opposite. So if it's waking up late, staying out partying, going to clubs, spending extra money, I do the opposite. I wake up early, I go to bed early so I don't stay up late. I don't try to go to clubs, I go to masterminds, and I don't try to hang around people I already know what their lifestyle about. I try to go around new people, new environment, new energies to get in that room, even if you got to pay. Because if I pay $500 to get into an event, get into a room, 9 times out of 10, there's other people in here either pay the same price I pay or more with a higher ticket offer. So everybody's on the same journey. Everybody wants something out of life. So that's like the same mindset, the same energy that you're around. And sometimes that's what it takes to change your environment. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people out there in life that don't use that same environment and then leveled up because their mindset was so strong. But a lot of people, 80% of people fall victim to their environment because their mindset not so strong, seeing the same shit over and over and over. It becomes distractions and you end up falling to your distractions. So once you come up with what you want to do in life, now you make your mind up, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm not letting nothing stop me or get in my way from doing that or accomplish my goal, no matter how long it takes. I maybe got 5 years on my paper, but it might take me 7, it might take me 10, or I might do it in 3. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to keep doing it until I reach my goal. Okay, the second thing is, now you know you want something in life and you want to be something in life. Now you got to start writing, like I said, an example, 10 things down that would lead you into that path. Waking up early, changing your diet, changing your focus, changing your attitude, because you got to change your attitude to change your mindset. It's attitude, mindset, perspective. You got to change your attitude in order to change your mindset, and your mindset will automatically change your perspective. And another way you can change your perspective, like I said in the beginning, just get around new people, new environments, new energies, and soak off them, because everybody is a sponge. It depends on where you're around and who you're around, what you're soaking up. They're going to become part of your character. So watch who you're around and watch what energy you keep around. So like I said, once you write out those 10 things, 20 things, 30 things, to each his own. Everybody got their own lifestyle. Everybody know how big or small each step need to be to get where they need to be. And with experience, with going through 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, you'll see, okay, these little steps not necessary, or these big steps not so big that it seemed, because I was starting at first, but now I'm in the middle. These big steps don't seem so big. I can really knock them out day by day or week by week. Okay, now once you see that, you got to start implementing everything you write down on that letter. Waking up early, change your diet, change your focus, go to church or read more, or go to podcasts or go to Bible study, or whatever you need to do for yourself to better yourself in order to get what you want or to become the person you want to become in this life before everybody clock out. Because we all got a deadline, but your deadline not my deadline not your deadline. So in order, before we reach our deadline, we need to feel good about our lives and ourselves, and that we did everything we did in our power to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish and became who we wanted to become. And also within between that, help who we want to help. Because not only we want to help ourselves, but I also learned through my experiences, you'll get there further by helping everybody else. What that means, a lot of people need your help. And sometimes a lot of people need your help with a lot of income, or with enough income to where if they see a problem or they have a problem and they see that you can solve their problem, and that solving the problem come with a fee, they won't mind paying that fee. Even though you're not doing it just to charge them for the money, you actually genuinely trying to help them, but your time is valuable, so you charging the fee for that. So that's an even exchange. You help them out their situation, they helped you with the finance situation, not saying you needed the money, but it was the service you provided, so they paid you for your service, and now everybody win, to each his own. That's how we got to move about life. Can't always go about, we want something out of life that we want, and we want to become the person that we want to become successful, so it's all about us. It's not all the way about that always. Sometimes I was just looking at my cat outside playing with the trash bag. Sometimes it's about, in order for us to get to where we want to go, we got to help the next person or the next persons. We got to help a large group of people, because the more people we help, the more we helping ourselves. Just like I said, with the first analogy or example, however you want to word it, if we know 1,000 people with problems that we can solve, and we charging $50 for the problem, and 1,000 people tap in, just say in a week, we done help solve 1,000 people problem, we done made $50,000 for helping solving people problem. But the money is not the goal. The helping the people is the goal. Once you get so many accolades and so many DMs or messages or comments saying, thank you for this, thank you for that, I ain't never heard of that, you turned me on to this, my family in a better situation, I appreciate you. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have been doing the same thing, stuck at my job or chasing the tail or being in a rat race. Whatever you doing for you, you need to learn how to make that a service to do for somebody else, because somebody else need the same thing you need, and they become a business, and they become beneficial to each his own, because you can help feed each other. That iron sharpen iron. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna preach to you all day. I just want to give you a little few steps to stop procrastinating in your life, because some of us in a situation where we want to be and we still want more. Some of us in a situation where we hate and we want more. And some of us in a situation where we don't even know because we lost the energy, the mindset. We going through so many life problems, family deaths, loved one cheating on us, loved one stealing from us. It's a lot of stuff that we all going through, not individually. I mean individually, but not as a group. Everybody got their own problems, so to each his own, man. I hope you can take something from this video about stop procrastinating. Like I said, put God first before everything. Come up with what you want to do. Come up with who you want to become in this life. Now write down goals and steps in order to take steps in that path, in that direction. And the opposite is do the reverse thinking. What will you do in order not to get there? What 10 to 20 things that will, if you do, it will hold you back or slow you down from reaching your goal. And like I said, I use the analogy 0 to 10,000 in a month, or 0 to 10,000 whenever the time duration is. It's not on me, it's on you. And it's just a small goal, because I was told once you get to 10,000, financially everything changed, because you know you did it. You know you saved that long, 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, however long it took you to save it. You know you made that decision on yourself and you did it for yourself, and now you're in a better financial situation. So in order to get from 10 to 20 to 30, 40, 50, you just got to keep repeating the same thing you did to get to that 10. So the 10 is the first and most important step financially to get to. 5K is something, 2K, 3K is something, but a lot of people make that in a week or two at their job in order to make that consistently and to save that, dealing with life bills, children, if you got children, marriage, if you're in a relationship or just a regular relationship, or just going out with your addictions or your problems, or drinking or smoking or gambling addiction, drug addiction, whatever it is, prostitution, tricking off, whatever it is. Some people make that money and can't control it, can't hold it, can't manage it for that 1 week or them 2 weeks, them 2,000, 3,000, 1,500 to 2,000. So in order to get to that 10, mentally you had to tell yourself, okay, I got to put this up, pay this, and stop doing this for a certain amount of time in order so I can see that 10 all at one time in an account or in the shoebox or under your mattress or whatever account you're using, a stock account or brokerage, whatever. You still have to make decisions intentionally and be purpose driven in order to get from 0 to 1,000 or 0 to 10,000 or 1,000 to 10,000. I just know once you get past that $10,000 goal financially, it's a whole different lifestyle, and everything kind of trigger down to kind of get a little bit more faster. Just say it took you 3 months to make 10, it might take you 6 weeks to make another 10, because now you know it's possible. Now you know you can do it. Now you done did something you told yourself and you believed in, and you kept true to yourself and you stay honest to yourself. So yeah, I mean, there's like 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 4 goals or steps in order to how to stop procrastinating in 2025. Is you willing to go all in on you? Is you willing to lose some loved ones? You willing to let some friends fall on their side? Is you willing to go all in on yourself? Well, you might be the only one at the top by the time you get there. But once you get there, you can always reach back and reach down and pull people up. But in order for you to do that, you got to make sure you get there. So that's the focus. Focus on you until the focus on you. Now, love life, love each other, and spread love. To each his own.